Okay, now we're gonna make the setup for our first enemy. First, I want to move my player object in the border of this platform, so our first enemy can make his appearance right here in this platform. So let's go to assets and then to models. And here in models, let's make a new folder and let's call it Enemy01. Okay, that's it. So in this folder, we need to go to the resource folder of this new section, section 2. We're gonna see that we have an audio folder and skeleton ground. This one is our first enemy. So we need to get the model, is this one, the FBX skeleton ground, here into our enemy folder. And then we need to go to the texture folder and we're gonna bring our where are you? Okay, here. Our texture. Here's the texture of our enemy. Okay. So we need to make our material for our enemy. Let's go to the material folder. Let's make a new one. Create material, and this one's going to be called Enemy01 Matte. Alright, so here we have it, and this is going to be an shader or lit texture, and here we're gonna put the texture that we already bring it here. So this is it. Alright, okay, so now we need to put our model. Let's go model Enemy1. Let's bring it right here, right about here. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so this is it. Alright, let's put his material. Alright, and we need the material to be in here too. Okay, alright, and then let's rotate our enemy somewhere around here. Okay, now here we have his animator component. Right now we're gonna remove the component. Okay, and we need to make an object, an empty object, so it can be the parent of skeleton ground, as we did in with the player model, with our woolly model. I want this object to be exactly right here, like in the skeleton ground. So let's click on the skeleton ground, right click, and say create empty. So this empty object, we're gonna call it Enemy01, and let's bring it outside of the hierarchy right here. Let's see. Okay, the position is right for me, but I need the rotation to be on 0, 0, 0. So I'm going to give here the 0, and now I can parent the skeleton ground with Enemy1. So I think I have this right. Okay, and so I can take my Enemy1 and I can move on the x-axis. Okay, now let's make his components. So we have selected Enemy1, and first we're gonna give a sorry, it's applied. Okay, a rigid body. So what about our mass? Okay, for me one is right. Give me a second. And for the drag and the angular drag, I want these elements to be infinity. So we just use inf and enter. So it becomes infinity. The same for angular drag, inf infinity. Okay, all right. We use gravity. Okay, and we're gonna freeze the x and z rotation and the y position. And then we need to give a capture collider. All right, sorry. And for this, we need to set. Okay, let's see. Let's give him a height, and let's move it right here, and we're going to expand the radius. So I think we're good with the capture collider. Okay, all right. Okay, so now what I want to do is give the weapon a collider. So we need to step into our character or enemy hierarchy with his rig, and let's find where is the joint that has the weapon. So we're going to spine. Right shoulder is what was. Let me check. Okay, right arm, right forearm, right hand, ball chain root. Let me see. Is ball chain end. Okay, so I guess it's ball and chain root. Let me see. Okay, this is it. So we can see it. Is this one his ball and chain root? So in this joint I'm going to give a box collider. So this component, let's give it box collider. All right, and let's give the proper setting in the X, something like this. Let's move it. All right, I guess this is it. Yes. All right. Okay, now we have our components. So in the next lesson, we're going to work with the nav mesh agent, which is going to let us our character move in the platform. So we're going to see this in the next lesson. So bye.